We're here with Cadillac's new concept car, the Opulent Velocity. It's got insane butterfly doors, crazy ambient light elements, and level 4 autonomous driving. So we're gonna bring Magali in from Cadillac to talk us through the entire car. So one of the coolest design elements of this car is definitely the welcome lighting. Can you talk me through some of the front fascia, the LEDs that we have?
Yeah. So basically when you approach the vehicle, the car welcomes you, and so it starts with the badge that is multi-lenses in depth and then goes around the shield, what we call the shield shape, with fluted glass that are lit and choreographed up to our vertical lighting signature. So a much more in-depth signature, very modern, but at the same time kind of luxurious.
It looks really, really cool. I like all of the three-dimensional lighting elements, and when we go around the back in a little bit, the rear LED lights are crazy.
Yes.
So it also, as you approach the vehicle, it has automatic opening doors?
Yeah, so you basically there is something that's embedded into what we call the cell panel, and you can hold for 3 seconds, and it will open the door.
That is so cool. It also has to be one of the biggest doors I've ever seen on a car.
Yes. Very impressive, but very seamless. And the idea is to have a beautiful, effortless, and clean body, but have this wow effect.
Yeah. And so we've also got something I've never seen before, ambient lighting elements in the wheels.
Yes.
These are enormous, like
yes.
23 inches or maybe
it's
bigger?
23 and 22 inches, and you have the main spoke actually tacking into the tire itself. This is custom tires.
Yeah, wow.
So it makes everything looks really, really huge.
And then we've got the Opulent Velocity badge here.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this. It's kind of like a brushed spun aluminum?
Yeah, this is a thin piece of aluminum that has been brushed by hand. So this is very artistic, very bespoke and handmade by our shop.
I love it. And then these seats are kind of almost suspended in the air.
Yeah, the entire theme of this interior is everything seems to be levitating, very thin, very lightweight, but effortless. And everything is kind of connected, you can see from basically the seat to the console, and it's connecting to the door, so it's very seamless.
Is there anything unique about the material of the seat? Is it normal leather in Alcantara?
This is basically a synthetic leather, mostly on the interior, with more of a silk material for the top with some embroidery. And we have on the console also kind of a new decor, which is 3D printed crystal that are combined with the silk that is perfored, and so we can animate basically for the different mode of experience from the car.
And the whole part of this, the point of the car is there's the Opulent and the Velocity.
Exactly.
So these can fold, the steering wheel itself folds into the dash, the pedals as they're folded away now. So then you can just relax and have it fully drive you.
Yeah, you can regain your time, you can relax. It's much more cocooning, and it's incredibly spacious for a hypercar.
And then is there a button or a drive mode selector that the steering wheel comes out?
Totally. So you can do it manually with the controller on the console and just basically switch it to your own mode.
Look how awesome the three-dimensional LED design is here. It actually goes in to the car itself. And then the badge is three-dimensional as well.
Three-dimensional as well. Cool. So very high-tech, all choreographed. Same thing for the interior tunnel that goes from the exterior to up to the interior floor, basically.
And I like the side blades here, kind of similar to the race car that you guys have.
Yes,
Le Mans hypercar.
The Le Mans hypercar, exactly. But we're going for something very high-tech, very slim, but we call it fluted crystal animated LEDs. So it gives this really cool effect.
And then this rear hatch opens up as well?
Yeah, kind of a dramatic opening as well.
Yeah. That is so cool. Can you guys please build this and sell it? So how cool is this? We've got that similar synthetic leather with the embroidery in here, that spun aluminum. And you were saying this is a headrest that can either pop up or pop down?
So it kind of pops out if you have occupant in the rear, but if not, we want to have this very clean, very open feel in the cabin. So, yeah.
And it's a fully electric car, zero emissions, or?
Exactly, that's kind of the beacon for this zero emission, high performance vehicle.
Sure. Do we have any horsepower spec?
Not yet.
Not yet? Anything else that's unique about I mean, the entire thing is very unique, but is there anything in particular that you really love about the car that we haven't talked about yet?
I mean, overall, the surfaces and the very sophisticated aspect of it. So it's really blending high technology with high performance. One thing we have maybe not talked about is exotic construction of the car. So the door is a gigantic panel that goes from the bottom to the top, and it's very seamless. You don't see door cuts here. And the reason is because we're really expanding into the future technology of having in-glass tech that can enable you to go fully transparent or fully opaque with the translucency of your glass. So that's using that type of idea of technology.
Another thing I've never seen before is a window that blends into the paint of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's way cooler than having kind of rubber door trim around the windowsill.
So that's kind of a next gen technology we have in our current Celestic production, the entire roof with quadrant of technologies that you can go from fully opaque to transparent and having lighting choreo as well. So that's kind of next generation.
And if we go back into the interior, it looks like there's a very cool integrated screen that almost looks like it's inlaid into the fabric?
Yes, exactly. So basically the information and the lighting, they are coming through the material, so it's very seamless. So when it's not functioning, you don't even know that that's here. So that's the magical aspect of having the technology really artistically integrated.
No, that is incredible, especially in terms of future proofing. I know a lot of big displays, and at least as LED technology and graphics get better or worse, sometimes they tend to look old, but this being integrated into fabric that can be turned on or off is really, really cool.
So in that case, we want to really extend on the fact that everything's going to look very timeless and expensive, and you have this ability to kind of treat any design element in a very artistic way, because we're showcasing the technology. It's so artfully integrated that you don't even know it's there.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Same with kind of the LED ambient lighting in the center console area right here, peering through that awesome drive mode selector. I love the floating bridge as well. Wow. Are there different ambient light modes?
Yes, you have different experience for different mode. So this is going into the opulent mode, very calming with the lighting and the colors.
Does it have a V mode that's red?
And it has a V mode, yeah. Going from blue to orange.
Oh, here we go. The pedals are extending. And now we're going into V mode, taking inspiration from the CT4, CT5V Blackwing that we've reviewed in the past, as well as their Le Mans hypercar. We even have ambient lighting on the door as well. This thing is fabulous. And I love from the rear being able to see all the way through the car. So we've got that three-dimensional tail light there, three-dimensional logo, and then all of these design lines that just go straight through the car. You can see down through the seat and up to that screen. Look at the animations going along the doors there. Oh, all the way around the car. And then this glass hatch is just absolutely spectacular. What do you guys think? I think Cadillac absolutely knocked it out of the park with one of the coolest looking concept cars I have ever seen. Genuinely. I've seen a lot of concept cars, but I really hope that someday we get a road production car variant that looks similar to this, and that's also really, really fast.